Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time, while exploring Worm's Rock Fortress, we sort of trespassed in areas we weren't supposed to be in and turned the entire guard hostile to us. We can see there's a gauntlet there, a steel watcher there, an iron console, and an iron console, all hostile to us. So we've got some more work to do before we go to our actual meeting with Lord Gortash. However, before that, we've exhausted a lot of our resources and been injured, so we're going to attempt to take a long rest here. Alright, looks like we can do it just fine. We're back at our campsite here, and let's take a look, see if anybody wants to talk. It does look like Karlach has something to say, so let's go check in with her.
Path lies before me.
You may notice my camp outfit has changed a little bit. I'm wearing what I hope will be a seductive outfit for Shadowheart. We'll see whether she takes us up on that anytime soon. But let's talk to Karlach.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
We have a lead on a potential cure, though, so we definitely want to have that happen. But I'm ready if you are.
Bit sweaty, but up for whatever's next. Ugh. Thanks, soldier. Can't wait to be home. Anything that comes after that is extra.
Okay, and that finishes her statement to us, I suppose. Oh, it does look like Will has something to say as well. Check in with him. Probably about his father.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
This is a new policy, then? Must be Gortash's doing.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Speaking of the politics of the city, it seems Grand Duke Stelman's been murdered. Did you know her at all?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I sense there's something more to this story.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Gone before her time, it sounds like. What a tragedy.
Not a tragedy, a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Okay. Anybody else? Yep. Okay, Gale has something to say.
We must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
That's it? Okay, fair enough. Looking at the map, I would like to check in with perhaps Shadowheart. Alright, so she's behind us. Or no, past Gale. Behind us, behind us. Where is she? Right here.
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Orin has them infested with shapeshifters. We're on our own. Though, I suppose we're used to it by now.
Yeah, here we go. This is interesting. We have the knight. We shared the beginnings of a romance for a while, but we never really pursued it, did we?
I suppose we didn't. Another life, perhaps.
That's disturbing. I feel like we've been clear that she's our partner.
Of course.
How are you?
Honestly, my heart's racing. The end's close. My parents are close. I just know it. Thank you. I'm not sure I would have ever made it this far without you.
Okay. Maybe that's the key event. Like if we rescue her parents and she finishes her story, maybe at that point she'll be ready to pursue the relationship. Okay, with that taken care of, I think we have nothing left to do, so let's go ahead and hit the sack. Where exactly... is it inside here? Go to bed. Alright, let's go to bed. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. We've got an audience with the Emperor, it seems.
How did you... Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his Netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
Is he hitting on us? I suppose as a half-illithid it's possible. You seem troubled.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Someone from your past?
Indeed. Duke Stelmane. Or as I knew her, Belin, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you.
How so?
In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
I do wonder about that, because Withers told us that mind flayers don't have husks, or excuse me, don't have souls. And he has probably no reason to lie and a great deal of insight into the question, which makes me wonder, could this emoting, could this like friendship that the Emperor is giving us, this allyship, this opening up, this vulnerability, could it all be a calculated act? Is it possible that he doesn't truly feel any of this and is simply manipulating us? I guess it's possible. It seems sincere. It feels sincere. Could Withers be wrong? Could the Emperor be an exception to the rule? I suppose even if it is, even if we keep our guard up internally, even if we take everything he says with a little grain of salt and have a little whisper at the back of our mind going like, but can you be sure, right? It doesn't make sense to reveal that to him. It's better to play along. Thank you for sharing that.
Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Okay, there's our long rest completed. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here while I do my ritual camp casting, get everybody buffed up and ready for the day, and then we'll be back to head back to Worms Rock Fortress and continue our exploration / slaughter of Gortash's mechanical and not so mechanical lackeys. So we'll see you in a bit. Hey folks, welcome back. We've done our camp casting, we're ready for the day. I've chosen to have Karlach consume a soul coin because we're near the end of Act 3. Well, we're not near the end of Act 3. We're not... I can speak English. We're not near the end of Act 3, but we're getting into it, and I don't think we've got more than 7 long rests before the end. She does have 7 soul coins left, so I think it's good to kind of start using that. She's going to get an extra d4 of fire damage on her attacks. We are going to go ahead and have Shadowheart cast Aid at 5th level. And then we're going to use the amulet here, the Spellcrux amulet, to recover that spell slot. There we go. And now we can put on a different amulet for her. So what do we want here? Detect thoughts, no. Speak with dead, no. She's been wearing Everard's, but we could give her Shatter. That's a nice level 2 evocation spell. She doesn't need the key restoration, obviously. Everard's has its values, that's for sure. I also have her wearing or using a potion of Hill Giant Strength today instead of another spell slot potion. So she does have proficiency with the spear, and she now has a plus 12 to attack, so she can actually do fairly decent damage with this spear, with that Hill Giant Strength potion. What else do we have? I do have Astarion wearing the Corvid token for additional jump speed, and I guess polymorph into Dire Raven. We could try, maybe? Misty Step could be good, but I think we will put on Everard's Black Tentacles for now and leave it at that. Okay, so we're back on top of the fortress. We've got hostile enemies around here, so we do need to be careful about how we move. And we want to get Astarion nice and obscured as he gets a bunch of bonuses to crit and attack from that. Let's go ahead and turn off our passive here. I don't think we're going to be seeing Lathander's Light. I don't know that there's any undead involved. Checking our other passives. We can go ahead and turn Sharpshooter on.
No time to rest. What a day.
I don't think we have any passives on her, and then on Karlach for now, we do have Great Weapon Master all in. Okay, so we're back. Let's go ahead and do our standard thing since we've killed all these people. Let's go ahead and loot and steal whatever we can. Let's start with this pouch. We have a Watcher crossbow. A heavy crossbow, interesting. Can only be used by steel watchers. 50 pounds. 65 gold, that's too bad. And we do have a piece of infernal iron here. Now, we got a lead on the foundry to create a new engine for Karlach, so she already has a couple pieces of that, but we'll send that her way. Let's have Astarion pick up these thieves' tools.
This'll be fun.
Succeeded on a perception check. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a stun trap there. Okay. Well, before we run into that, let's have our boy go over and try and disarm that. I don't know about take advantage would be, but let's disarm that. Let's throw on some guidance. Get rid of that. Critical success. A good start to the day. First roll.
No one back home will
All right, Tava. Let's loot the Steel Watcher. What do you have? Enriched Infernal Iron. This dented piece of black metal has a red shine to it, no matter the lighting. Faint screams echo through your mind whenever you touch it. Interesting. Okay. Maybe we have a use for that. Okay, so what else have we got up here?
Step forward.
We have a table. Nothing much else. All right, let's... The Death's Head of Baal. I'm glad we killed you, I guess. So these guys were... Yeah, these guys, I guess, were shape changers masquerading as fist members. So it's kind of okay for us to go after them. We have here a flash blinder. Blind a target. If it's a Steel Watcher or Scrying Eye, it is stunned and suffers a minus 1d6 penalty to attack roll. Fantastic. Gyroscopic whispers emanate from the device. Gnomish machinery speaks with a metal tongue. That seems very cool. Now, we're not often throwing things, but that could be a good use for Astarion, or for his invisible hand. That does seem pretty good. We'll take the daggers and add them to wares. What is this? The Murderous Cut. So this is a dagger. Prey upon the weak, this weapon deals an additional 1 to 4 piercing damage against targets with 50% of their hit points or fewer. Other than that, it's a +1. I don't think we're going to equip that on anybody, so let's steal it and add it to our wares. This stuff's too heavy to be worth the value, so let's ignore that. While I'm thinking of it, let's have him summon his Mage Hand. Let's try and remember to have him drop things for this to throw. I think I'd like to try that out a bit more during this next day. Invoker of Baal. What did you have? Assassin's Instructions. You know what to do. Let the lordling think you friend, follower, ally. Let him know no peace. Trust no fawning face that gazes upon him. You are sent to harrow his halls and stalk his shadow until the chance arises to spike him where he stands. If caught, let him know we are coming. Let him know Orin is coming. The letter bears no signature, only a vicious smear of dark red. So it seems Orin is upping the stakes in her conflict with Gortash. That's fine. He's got a spear, not worth the price, and a scroll of greater invisible. Fantastic for Astarion. Very nice. We also have a Reaper of Ball here, so it seems we did Gortash a bit of a favor, but that's okay. We'll deal with him when we get to him. Some more daggers we can sell, and another murderous cut we can sell. Seems there's another trap over here that we failed to notice, but Karlach has very high perception, so let's send her over to see if she can catch a gander. There we go.
Hot foot.
And Astarion can go ahead and disarm. Okay, nice job there. We do have a wooden chest here as well, with some potions. Those are nice to have. What else have we got up here? I think that's it. So now we can head down the side here. Now we could go in this area here. Seems there's a bell mechanism and like a balcony looking down on the lower area. This might be the room where we're going to meet Gortash. I'm not entirely sure. Who's in there? Who are you? Oh, you're a statue? Yeah, not sure. Well, we've cleared part of this. There are more bad guys down here. Where is Iron Console Low? Oops. Inside this area. Okay, along with another Steel Watcher. So yeah, perhaps... Not sure about what to do there yet. We definitely want to get the drop on them. If we come in here, we could probably just shoot, you know, ranged attacks at them and then back away from the railing. Maybe we could hit them from here? Or maybe we could, like, drop this bell? I'm not sure what the bell mechanism is for. And there is, it looks like, a ladder up to the belfry. So, what do we want to do here? I guess while we have the height advantage, we might as well creep in there and take a look around. Let's have everybody sneak up, and we'll have Astarion crack the doors for us. Then we'll sneak up and go inside and take a look and see what we can do. Okay. Let's have you take a little bit of the lead here. There could be more traps, so let's move slowly. Let me go to the overhead view real quick. Can we see anyone down there? No. So we're not sure what the point is of this bell mechanism. I suppose we could drop it? Or ring it, maybe? But at present... Let's see. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be... There's a guy over here that we could hit. But this room seems to be unoccupied, the room directly below us. Let's take a look at the chest. Yeah, it does take an action for him to unlock these, so he stands up when he opens these things. Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, he's in the light of I think a candelabrum. All right. Well, we can shut that off. That's no problem. Let's check the chest here. We have a scroll of Otto's Irresistible Dance. Very nice. Shadowheart can have that. We've got a black diamond worth 280 gold. Fantastic. And a bit of gold as well. And what else do we have in here? Some padded chairs. Another heavy chest. Might be trapped. Let's see if we fail a perception check. Nope. Okay. A bit more gold is always fine.
Let's see what this does.
I hope her fire isn't emitting light. I don't think it is. I think it would tell us. We do have the rosewood desk, which has a silver chalice, and the Worms Rock security audit. This is a report for Lord Gortash about Flaming Fist security at Worms Rock Fortress. Though the author of the report, the Black Hand of Loyalty, can find few real problems in the Fist's protocols and practices, they nevertheless seem to enjoy taking potshots at the fortress commander, Blaze Ellen, of which the following is a typical example.
Despite the conspicuous lack of readiness of the roof ballista teams, Blaze Ellen prefers to spend much of her day personally reviewing admissions at the South Drawbridge checkpoint, rather than attending to the more tedious tasks of Flaming Fist administration.
A little bit of professional envy there, perhaps? We have a lever. Not sure what the lever does, or whether we should hit it. Also not sure what the bell mechanism does. Maybe we can... No, we can only use it. We can't examine it. So we do have ladders up. We can go check out the belfry. I guess we could take a quick peek through the telescope as well.
I spy with my little eye.
Nothing of note, really.
Okay, nothing to see through there. Excavation of the Enclave of Naloth. Huh, what is this? Is this one of the fallen cities of Netheril? Elminster said Naloth was a wonder to behold when it floated in Faerun's sky. He was surely right. This Netherese enclave was once a jewel in the Empire of Magic, with towers that pierced the heavens. And yet it fell, just as all Netherese enclaves did, crashing down when Karsus' folly ripped magic from the world. But even after it collapsed into the sea, its ruins still held a strange, twisted beauty. I traveled here from Hal Rua when I heard the sea had retreated and the ruins of Naloth were visible once again. You know what? We have read this earlier in the playthrough, so I don't think there's any clues in there for us. Let's see what's in here. Infernal contracts and bargains. Probably just stuff we can already kind of infer. Bronze goblets we can sell. Should turn off these candles, I guess. Rosewood desk has nothing in it. What else have we got? Some more bookshelves. Now, what is the light source here? It's not Karlach, is it? It might be. No, it's not Karlach, because we're still in like half obscured here next to her, so that's fine. It was the candelabrum. No cause for alarm. And Gondian research report. What is this? An illustration of a burning city introduces this book's frenzied summary of Eltergard's recent history. All right, so those of you who played Descent to Avernus, this might have been interesting, but we're not going to read it. And then Gondian research report. The Shadow Curse. Okay. Not interested in either of those. The Shadow Curse has been lifted. And this is a book we've read before. Okay. So, I think we'll take the ladder up, check out the belfry. And then I'm not sure about this lever. It might lower this ladder down into that room. That could be what it does. Okay, up on the roof, we do have, looks like, a number of ballista and nothing else of interest, really. We can't get into that door, can't interact with any of the ballista. There's this strange contraption, whatever this is, and I guess there's a heavy chest. But this is all defensive emplacements, nothing else of interest here.
What's hiding here?
This chest could be trapped. Let's just make sure before we open it. Okay, a couple arrows for Astarion. There's nobody up on the up here, so we can just take a quick tour and head back down the ladder. All right, I do suspect that this lever is going to lower this ladder, and as far as we can tell, there's nobody down here, but nearby there are things we want to fight. So let's pull the lever and see if I'm right. Yeah, very nice. Okay, sneak up, head down, and we'll kill a couple more of these shape changers masquerading as ballites. And possibly some steel watch as well. This does seem like a pretty good opportunity to use the invisible hand here. Let's have him go around and snuff all the lights for us. Nobody should see. Let's make sure we have as much stealth as possible. And then we'll go do a combat against whatever's in the other room. We can check it out. And interestingly, I think we'll be able to throw that thing, that stun bomb against that Watcher. So we've got Iron Console Jack Blocks, Black Gauntlet Ulova. Who else all is in here? Is it just the 3 of them? Let's check. Looks like one... yeah. We've got the Steel Watcher. For some reason, they're not showing up on the map here. Ah, there's a 4th one over here. All right. So you look like a melee user. What can we see about you? Extra attack, tactical discipline. You gain advantage on all ability checks and saving throws during combat. She looks like she has a ranged attack, a hand crossbow. So if we're out of combat, we may be able to get a spell off on her to start things. Yeah, you look like a melee user as well. These guys look pretty tough. All right. Well, I think it's time to set up our ambush now. Let's make sure everybody's sneaking. I don't think anyone had let's see, can they be surprised? Perfect sentry. All right, he cannot be surprised. So he's going to get to go, which means we should open up with the stun on him. But they don't have anything of the sort. All right, so I think we've got our plan of action here. We're going to creep towards here. We're going to have Astarion open up. We're going to have everybody come up nice and close. Okay, that's a good position. Now, where is the invisible hand? All right. Let's go into turn... Well, let's do this. Let's drop that bomb thing, the flash blinder. Right? We want to drop that where the hand can toss it at the Steel Watcher and stun it. So let's put it right here. Hopefully this doesn't break stealth. Okay, good. Let's have the hand move up a little bit. So it's right here and ready to go. Okay, let's go into turn order. Okay, I don't know what this is. Incineration caster? All right, doesn't matter. All right, so hand, your first action is going to be to throw the flash blinder. And we are going to throw it at the Steel Watcher. We do have advantage, but it's not the greatest chance to hit. Nevertheless, I think this is a good opener for the invisible hand. Nice!
Recovery is imminent.
Okay, it is malfunctioning for 1 turn. The Steel Watcher is stunned. Okay. These guys do not appear to be stunned or surprised. Looks like Astarion... Is he still hidden? He is still hidden. So let's take our shot with him. Oh, it's not his turn. Okay, so these 3 can get their attacks off with advantage. Now she's in combat. I'm not quite... So we're not getting a surprise round. The Steel Watcher is stunned, but we are not getting a surprise round. So, with that in mind, we want to take out one of these guys for sure. We've got the Iron Console Low, Black Gauntlet Ulova, and Iron Console Jack Blocks. I think we try to take out Iron Console Jack Blocks here. So let's take a look at what we're dealing with. 18 AC, low deck save. That would be to our advantage to take advantage of. So, Tava maybe burns a scroll here. She's got 1 billion of them. What do we have that has like a deck save on it? Let's take a look. She's got it doesn't, some of them don't say what the deck save is. Burning Hands, Chromatic Orb. I don't understand why some of them tell you what the deck save is and some of them don't. Misty Step, Seeming, Thunder Wave, Web. So like here, if we're gonna cast the spell, it shows that it's a charisma save, right? But I guess scrolls, it doesn't tell you. And what do we have here? What do we have that's good? Haste would be good. Constitution save for smite. Strength save for this. Hunter's Mark's charisma save. Do we have anything with a dex save on it? Wisdom. Charisma. Charisma. Wisdom. Wisdom. Charisma. Wisdom. Yikes. What could she... I mean, her arrows probably have charisma saves on them. Some of these things we could use. That's a wisdom save. That's a constitution save. Why don't I have anything with dex save on it? Charisma, strength, wisdom, int. Int. Perilous Stakes doesn't have a save. Man, she doesn't have a lot. She has less than I thought she had to work with here. What do I do? I wish the scrolls told you what their save would be. I'm pretty sure something like Burning Hands is a dex save. All right, so I don't have anything good. Let's use Shadowheart instead. I'm pretty sure she's got something here. That's con. Wisdom, wisdom, strength, strength. Where's all my dex saves at? I don't believe this. Con. Wisdom. Here we go. Flame Strike is a dex save, so she's likely to fail that. That's something, at least. What else do we have? She's got a billion scrolls, too, but they just don't tell you, huh? All right, well, can we get a Flame Strike going that hits more than one? No. We can't. So what about scrolls? What do you have? Does any of these say anything about what save it has? Yeah, it doesn't tell you. The scrolls just don't tell you, huh? Okay. Well, I need to pick it up. I need to pick up the slack here and do something.
Taking my time in the shadows.
I guess the best thing to do would be to just go in and get some work done. So let's see. What do we have? What do we want to use early here? Vow of Enmity? To gain advantage? Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and do this. And then it doesn't matter that we're giving up our stealth.
And away I go.
Okay. So we do have advantage on attacks against her. If we get in close, then Astarion can get his sneak attack off. Let's figure out what we're going to do with Karlach here. Well, actually, Astarion, you are still hidden, right? You are. All right, so we should get a bunch of advantage on crits and stuff to this. It's not his turn. Whose turn is it? It's Tava's turn?
Shall we cut and run?
Huh. Okay. Well, we have advantage. Do we want to burn a smite in particular? We could maybe blind her to make it harder for her to do stuff. That could be good. A blinding smite? What do we have? Divine, we already know just does damage. Oh, but most of these smites require a bonus action. And the rest of these require an action. So yeah, we've already used our bonus action. In that case, we just have to go in for a hit here. We could go for the concussive smash to daze them. Removes their reactions. They lose dex bonus to their armor class. That could be good. Let's go for the daze since we have advantage. And we can always pop a smite in if we need to. I don't think I want to crit yet. We'll save this for another fight. Okay. So we have 4 level 1s and 2 level 3 level 2s. I think we try to conserve as many resources as we can on Tava. So let's not react here. Did she get dazed? I didn't see. No, but she lost a little bit of strength, so that's fine. Let's hit her again. Okay. That's a good turn for Tava. I want to make sure we get the others involved. With Karlach, what do we want to do with Karlach? She is hidden. But we're not going to get... As soon as we walk into range, we're going to lose that chance. I guess we do get advantage on the first strike because we're hidden. So... Maybe we...
Never a dull moment.
If we end her turn, do we get to use Astarion? It's strange that I can't act on his turn when he rolled higher initiative. I'm hesitant to end her turn until we get the others involved. So all right, let's just do this. Let's have her come in and go to town on this person with advantage. Let's see if this works.
Cry about it.
Weird movement pattern, but okay. I feel like she gets spotted and loses her advantage. Yeah, she lost advantage. Let's go reckless. Still missed. Yikes. Bonus action. Per long rest, we get some of these. Prevents them from turning invisible or adds fire damage. I don't think we need either of those. We could knock the target prone. How exactly does this work? Not enough space. This could knock her prone, right? Let's try this. Okay, there we go. Now she's prone. Let's finish up. I mean, we already used Reckless Strike, but it helps. Okay. I guess we can end her turn. And then with Shadowheart, what do we want to do? She is prone, and we have the Hill Giant strength, so maybe we just come in for a Divine Strike. We want to take this chick out, right? Let's go with the melee variant. Let's try and get a strike on her with the spear.
Time to feel some graves.
We're gonna get noticed, but that's okay. Or maybe we won't. Yeah, we will. Okay. Nice. 9 plus 4. Okay. Let's end turn. Now now the hand gets to go. I can't drop anything else for Astarion. I guess the hand just goes? Tava's turn is done. The hand has to end turn. I guess we need to move it in. What is this? A concussion grenade? Let's move over next to that, I guess. She dropped it or what? I don't know what this is. Explodes for 23 to 68 thunder damage. Okay, well, we definitely want to have that. I can't throw it or pick it up, so we'll end turn there.
Fire, baby.
We'll end her turn. I don't know why Astarion didn't get to go. Something weird happened there. Do we want to use protection here? They rolled an 18 plus 10, so if they roll an 8 or lower, they won't hit Karlach. Seems unlikely, but it could happen. Nice, critical miss. Okay. He's gonna dash. All right. Aura of Terror. Weird. Okay, these guys are strong enemies for sure. Okay. We took some damage there. That thing was stunned. Okay. We're still hiding, apparently. So, let's go ahead and take advantage of that before we do anything else. Who's the hurt one? Where's the hurt one? It's the commander, right? I think, oh, we have a pretty low chance here. Let's turn Sharpshooter all in off. And let's try to get the sneak attack on her to finish her. 70% chance. Oh, why are you moving closer? You're gonna... What are you doing? Why did you do this? Why did you do this, Astarion? I don't understand. Now we're at disadvantage because we're blinded? Oh, there's some sort of aura of darkness or something? I don't know. All right. I don't have a choice here now. We hit her for 10 and missed. All right. Well, that's friggin' garbage. I guess we go in for the bite. Can't reach her. We can get to Black Gauntlet Lova here, who's stunned. And then these concussion grenades are about to go off, I guess? Yeah. Ugh. Let's move as far away as we can. End turn. Did the grenades get their own turn? Very weird. Okay. Now the hand gets to go. There's 2 concussion grenades. This one had its turn. So I guess we're gonna throw this over here. Couldn't hurt, right? Did he just take 44 points of damage from that? Amazing. Okay. Now, I don't know what the range of this one is, but it seems like it's about to blow and we can't do much about it unless we have one of our people do something. What are all these, like, Aura of Terror? Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws whilst within 3 meters of the spellcaster. Okay. I'm not sure who cast Aura of Terror. We need to take them out if we can. Can we see? Bane's command. I don't know. Whatever, I'm glad we're fighting these guys, that's for sure. Let's move this thing away from, a little bit away from the grenade, just so it doesn't get blown up in case that happens. What is that? Who threw this? I don't understand. Where did that just come from? Grenade impeller summoned concussion grenade? What is a grenade impeller? All right, there's something going on. Maybe these things on the wall, incineration caster. What the hell is this? Maybe this thing is throwing grenades at us. All right, let's move further away. I guess that's the best we can do. Karlach needs to hit the caster. She's concentrating on voice of command. Concentrating on Bane's command. Concentrating on Aura of Terror. So we've got a bunch of different, oh boy, we got a bunch of different stuff going on. He's got an aura. So he's like a paladin. We can't do anything about that. We might as well hit the one we can hit. Do we rage? I guess we rage. Well, we could try to go for like bigger damage with something like, all right, how are you? Well, we're gonna hit you and probably get a kill if we can hit. Come on. Okay, there's the kill, so we get bloodlust. Let's move out of the aura if we can. Okay, and then this guy, I don't know what this guy's concentrating on, but let's throw a Searing Smite on him. Let's do it. And again. Very nice. Okay, good turn for Karlach.
Stay focused.
Who's up next? Tava? Can we get out of the aura? We can, and now we have a good chance to kill this person. All right. Oh, that's Shadowheart. Oh, whoops. I had the wrong person. Let's go ahead and put the poison in him. And, yeah, that's good. I don't think we want to burn healing on Healing Word, and I don't think we need a spiritual weapon right now.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Tava, let's get you away from the aura if we can. Or, well, no, he's stunned. Yeah, the Aura of Terror is bad news. What do we want to do for our bonus action here? We're not concentrating on anything. These guys are very strong. This guy's stunned, so that's fine. We just want to do as much damage as we can. I think a Hunter's Mark is fine for now. Let's just do that. And I think for this guy, we will put 1 level 1 smite in. And then Call the Weak hopefully should finish him off here. Did it happen? Yeah, Call the Weak. Okay. Nice. That gets rid of the aura. And then we're sort of done here except for these grenades. Let's come over here away from them. Alright, let's end turn there. Let's roll another protection. She still takes damage, that's okay. She can shield against this attack. That's fine. Okay, he's waking up. Ooh, who got crit? Karlach? Yikes. Okay. I don't understand what's happening with Astarion here. What's going on with him? He's displaced. Okay, happy, aided, featherfall, vicious, long strider. Oh, you know what? I think part of the reason I had problems is because they were all ungrouped. Let me see where I can hide. Oh, I can hide anywhere I want, but I need to be obscured. There's too much light in here. Is there anywhere I can get to that's dark? And that I can... Anywhere I can get to that's obscured. Yeah, over here. Okay. Let's come over here. Alright, now we can cunning action hide. Alright. And now we can take our sneak attack shot at Iron Consult low. Let's do it. How did we miss? God damn it. Okay, the hand can toss this grenade, I think. Let's throw this grenade over at this guy. It did a crap ton of damage. Yeah, and every time we come over in this direction, it tosses another grenade. So let's just move away again. Actually, I just realized Astarion here's in trouble because that thing's gonna blow, isn't it? Crap. All right. Wow, what a serious fight.
This.
Okay, who's this? Karlach? Yeah, let's do some work here. 55, let's go Reckless. Nice, there's the kill. Now we can go put some work in on our boy, the Steel Watcher. Nice crit. 2 more attacks and a bonus action. Okay, he's getting ready to go. Let's get out of his range. Let's just have everybody move out of the way.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay. That blew up and we took some damage. Damn. That was a crazy intense fight. All right, how are we doing? Tava got hurt pretty badly. Karlach took a little damage as well. And she recast Shield of Thralls not until a short rest. Okay, not bad to take out 3 major Bane adversaries and a shield and a Steel Watcher. Really good. Let's go ahead and gobble down some good berries here. It was a little bit of a weird fight. Okay, let's send some over to... Who else took damage? Just Karlach? All right, let's send those to Karlach. Let's go ahead and use the soap. And we can use the soap on everybody, right? And then Karlach can go ahead and eat some good berries. Okay. All healed up. Now we're missing our temporary hit points for Tava. We like to have that 10 temporary hit point shield for her, but this episode's running a little long. That combat kind of surprised me with how sketchy it went with the weird combat grenades and everything. I'm pretty sure it was these things that were firing out the grenades. Can I take them out? It's sturdy, so no. We have to do at least 10 damage. All right, so let's throw... let's have Astarion throw on Sharpshooter. Let's have him take him out.
Feel their anguish.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the thing that was hucking grenades at us. All right, Guys, we're going to take a break here. When we come back, we're going to continue our day, making our way through the remainder of the fortress. Lots of strong enemies and interesting fights. I'm not sure what happened with Astarian's first turn there, and obviously they're making it harder to get ambushes. They're placing enemies where they can like cover a range of visibility, and a lot of the folks like the Steel Watchers can't be surprised. So very challenging combats, but we're going to make it through. And other than that, thanks as always for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.